So I just got this watch and USB-C cable for free on Lazada. Apparently the cost for this watch is about 100 Singapore dollars. I will show you a screenshot here, and you can see that I offset it using my Lazadacoins and Lazada Cash. If you want to know more details about how I get these coins or cash, you can ask them in the comments below and I'll try to answer your questions. Yeah, with that, let's see how good this free watch that I got from Lazada actually is. Alright, I just unwrapped the wrapping that was over it. Before I open the box, let's just take a look around and see kind of the specs of this watch. So it's called the Awei H18. Apparently it's an AMOLED smartwatch. Let's see what other specs it have. No, that's just the colors. Yeah, just sports modes. And there's the resolution, which is not too bad, quite average for smartwatches, at least in this budget. Yeah, heart rate monitoring standard, AMOLED screen, IP68 waterproof. Yeah, and so it's just a watch. I don't think there is anything. Okay, there is an additional strap and the user guide and a charging cable. Apparently this watch charges using its proprietary cable. I thought it would be a wireless dock of some sort, but I guess it's not. But yeah, they also give a free USB-C to USB-C cable, so that's worth something, right? Alright, let me put aside the boxes. And the strap material feels... Oh, is it magnetic? Oh, it's actually magnetic. Yeah, it feels very soft, but I guess sturdy at the same time. Function button, long press to turn on. Charge for 2 hours to activate the watch before using it. Well, let's see if it's usable upon receiving it. Oh, it turns on. Awei. Okay, the boot up time is pretty good. Whoa. I like that this I forgot what you call this, wheel, wow, has a tick every time you spin it. It's kind of like a haptic feedback, which is pretty good. It's kind of addicting to just turn it, but okay, that's not the point. There's a button here. Okay, so it goes to the exercises. Wow, the wheel actually allows you to scroll as well, so it's not too bad. When clicking it goes to home and turns off the screen. Okay, let's see what else it can do. So you pull down, it's your menu, kind of typical of an Android watch. I'm not sure what OS this runs on, but it is actually relatively smooth. It doesn't feel as smooth as the more expensive smartwatches, but it's not really lagging in terms of the interactions. It's just the frame rate's kind of slightly slow. It kind of looks like 15 to 30 hertz. Only when you're scrolling, but when you're stationary like this, the water that's moving there seems to be quite smooth, the animation. So it can give you quite a lot of data. Alright, let me sync this up to my phone and then we'll see what it can do. Okay, so I've just set up this watch with my phone and fiddle around with it a little bit. I have to say the screen on this watch is actually very nice. The viewing angles are good, the brightness is good, and it has this always on display that you can turn on in the settings. And I realized that the charger that it uses, this proprietary charging port, is actually similar to this e-badge, this video e-badge that I got. Yeah, if you take a look at the back, I tried using the charger for this e-badge on the watch and it actually works. So yeah, I just wanted to point that out. If you want to see a review of this e-badge, you can just let me know in the comments and I can also just do a quick review of it. It's actually a touchscreen badge as well. It's very interesting, and yeah, just put it in the comments if you want to see a video and I'll just do it for you. Alright, back to the watch. Yep, so the proprietary charger, that's what I just wanted to point out. That is kind of weird but good, I guess, because different devices that use the same charger is good. This is the speaker of the watch. I was testing some music playback, and apparently now all the audio from my phone is being output on the watch, like when I play music or watch a video. Okay, let's just go through the phone settings. Right, so this is not the brightest that it can go. It can go even brighter, but this would be a little bit too bright for me, especially in the brightness of the room that I am now. So I'll just leave it at that. Sleep is how long the screen will go to sleep or put into the always on display, like this one. Oh, and I have to wake it up again. Watch face, I feel like it doesn't really matter because you can always just scroll through them by spinning this wheel. So yeah, it doesn't really matter which watch face you choose. Menu view, I'll just quickly show you a few that they have, but I feel like the default one is the best. Let me just show you this one that's kind of like the Apple Watch, but I find that this is too unorganized, right? It would be better with just a list and full of text. That would be better to navigate through. Wrist raise means if you wanna wear it and you want it to wake up when you raise your wrist, right, to show you the watch. Let me see if it works now. So I'm wearing it and then I raise my wrist. Okay, I guess I have to be wearing the watch. Okay, and then I raise my wrist. Yep, and the screen turns on. So that is wrist raise. Let's see what else. Okay, that's all for display. Vibrate and ring, you can set it to vibrate and ring. So the intensity one, do not disturb mode. Low power mode, I thought it would go to a kind of a different interface to save the battery, but it turns out it just saves power by lowering the brightness and using less power, and it might run a little bit slower, that's all. Phone call, you can allow it to use the watch connected to your phone to make phone calls. But yeah, this watch doesn't have SIM card slots to do calls on its own. Screen clock is the feature of the always on display. I think it turned off because I turned on the battery saver mode, so this went off. So you can choose between a few different analog or digital clocks when it goes off, right? So now if I go off, yeah, this will always be on the screen, digital time. Yep, so that is screen clock. The system is just to power off. Yeah, about yep, so this let me change it back to the list menu where it's easier to view, and then we can go through the menu items. Okay, yeah, list view is pretty much preferred. So the sleep mode, there's heart rate. I can do a comparison to the Apple Watch because I have an Apple Watch SE. So I can do a comparison at the end of the video afterwards. Right, phone call. So it's kind of like it's just a dial pad here, and you can just dial a number and it will call through using this watch and the speaker. So exercise, you can access this from the home page. Exercise records, I don't have any yet. Blood pressure and blood oxygen levels, I'm not sure if a device like this can be that accurate, but yeah, I wouldn't really rely on these for your blood pressure and blood oxygen levels to be recorded exact. Right, heart rate monitoring, sure, maybe. Let's see how it compares against the Apple Watch afterwards. Stress is basically also just measuring your blood pressure. Yep, weather's nothing too much. Oh, it's gonna be raining the next week. Oof. Messages, you can see I made a test message to myself, and this is an email from my work. So you can see this is Telegram icon, and this is the email icon. Oops. Yep, and I'll just clear it all. Shutter, I thought this will work from my camera app, but apparently it only works for the dedicated in-app camera. So it doesn't run to see, it's just using the Awei Fit app to take the photos. It's not using my camera app. Alright. Player, yeah, now I can show you the speaker. Yeah, so it's playing my music here on my Apple Music, and the speaker is not very good, I would say, but what can you expect from a speaker from a tiny watch, right? Okay, yeah, basic controls, nothing too much. AI voice, I tried to do something with it, but it doesn't really listen. Let me try again. Right, call mom. Yeah, see, it doesn't really.
I don't understand.
Yeah, it doesn't really do much. Your basic timer, alarm, stopwatch. Cycle tracking is for the female period cycle. Flashlight. Find phone, so this will ring my mobile phone. Oh, I have to click on it. Yeah, and my phone is ringing now and vibrating pretty strong. Yeah, and then there's a notification. I guess it detects that my phone is picked up, and it will just say that my phone is picked up on the watch. Yeah, my phone is found. Right. Calculator, I wouldn't really use it because it's quite tiny. But yeah, if you need an emergency calculator, it's there on your wrist. Games, there's only a few very basic games. It's like a Flappy Bird. Oh, so click play to play it. But yeah, pretty much very basic stuff. Let me try getting past one. Yeah, simple enough. Stop. Yep, and settings. So yeah, quite a simple smartwatch, I would say. Is it worth 100? Probably not, but I wouldn't say that it's down like those very cheap smartwatch. I would say maybe around $50. This is good, right? The screen is very good. I would say the battery life is pretty good. I've been playing with it for quite a while now, and the battery percentage only dropped like barely 3 to 5%, I think. Yeah. So that's it. I'll show you a little bit on how the app is like. So the app is called Awei Fit. Right, you can scan it from the box, or you can just there's a QR code in the settings of the watch that you can also scan to download the app. And then when you are in, it will request some permissions from you. This is the homepage. Right, you have to set up your profile and everything. It can show you records of your heart rate, your blood pressure, blood oxygen. Yeah, pretty standard stuff. This is pretty cool. So it has some workout regimes that you can just go in and browse and download. Oh, it's not loading now, but earlier when I tried, let me do a restart. Yep. Earlier when I tried doing it, yeah, so it just goes through the video and then it will tell you, it will go through like a break. It will go a timer. You can see the progress of your workout. So it will do some workouts and a break, and the next workout and a break. So it's useful if you kind of want to look for basic routines to follow, and you can go through with it. One thing that's really weird is that I'm not able to close out of this exercise, right? Even if I try to. Okay, embarrassingly, I was filming halfway and my phone ran out of storage, so the recording stopped. But yes, going through the app, it's pretty basic. There is the training routines that you can go to. Yeah, all the settings of the watch over here, and yeah, goals, step goals, etc. So very basic app, pretty basic watch, useful enough. Yeah, just to sum it up, around a $50-ish watch. I got it for free, so that's better than nothing, right? The Awei H18. Yeah, so if there's any other products that you see and you want it reviewed, you can also comment. If I find it at a cheap price, I'll just buy it to do a review. Yeah, thank you for watching. Then I will be signing off. Ciao. Okay, so this is the result of the heart rate monitor versus my Apple Watch SE. Actually, it is relatively accurate. Okay, it was accurate earlier. I don't know why now. Yeah, so it's about 3 to 8 BPM difference. Yeah, it jumps around, but it stays relatively close to the Apple Watch at least. So what can I say? Relatively reliable. Yep.